Welcome to Kimball's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, Fearless Faith. So, I don't recognize any of the names. It's obviously a faith-based movie. It's the ultimate sacrifice. So, Officer Shep sets out on a courageous mission to lay his life down to save his partner when Colton, a respected sheriff's deputy, begins to question his faith. That's all I know. So, it's a faith-based movie if you're into those kinds of things. It is $2.99 on Amazon Prime. I am, going to see if it's worth that. Very low price, so it's not that big of a deal. But this is for the faith-based lovers out there who like these kinds of movies. I'm kind of interested. So I don't recognize any of the people in it. And, more importantly, there has not been a rating on IMDb. It just came out yesterday, so it's a day late. Nobody's watched it, at least rated it on IMDb, so I will be number one. We will be number one. So, let me get into it here. It's an hour and 32 minutes long, I think. We'll find out what it's about, give you a better idea, and then we'll rate it and put it on IMDb, and hopefully we beat everybody else. So, alright, stick around. I'll be back. I got 48 hours to watch. Hey everybody, we're at the credits of Fearless Faith. No check-in. There wasn't much to check in about. Shorter film. It's what they kind of said. So our main characters, Colton and Shep. So Colton is our main character. He's married with a son, and he is a deputy sheriff. And he has another friend that Shep, I think is his name, and there's a rookie involved, whatever. But basically, the whole movie is them running around town and responding to disturbances and stuff like that. There is one couple who are always calling the cops because they're always fighting. So they always show up at the place where they're always fighting, and it means a lot more down the road. Meanwhile, you see that our main character, Colton, who was, I'm not sure, I think he was, he was religious for a while, and you come to find out, no spoiler alert, but in a previously his either partner or mentor gets shot, and of course, so then he turns away from God, and so it's more about a preacher comes into the story and kind of starts to try and bring him back to the church, is what it is, and then that's the gist of it. So him trying to go back and find God, and them seeing things in their line of work that makes you doubt things, like people being shot and stuff like that, and so that's really what the whole movie was about, and that's kind of what they led you to believe when you read the IMDb. For me, and there was one piece of it that I didn't realize that they said right in the bit, it was based on true events. So when it's based on true events, I look for two things. I look for the pictures at the end of the real people and maybe some commentary on what had happened since the film. We didn't get either of that. So a little disappointed there. But it's very similar to other faith-based movies. It's just a different circumstance, different environment. Same type of actors that you see in all of these. And in fact, Jason Burkey, seen him in a lot of different ones. You see a lot of the same actors in these types of movies, which is great, because they're all good at it. I like when they kind of switch roles and stuff like that, but for the most part, it's what you normally see. It's like Courageous brings me to mind, but Courageous was a little bit different, but it was a faith-based movie about police, with a lot of the actors that you see in Facing the Giants and stuff like that. Anyway, I'm rambling. You would only know this if you watch these films that much. So good, but not great. It felt, common. It felt common to me. It felt like, okay, you kind of know what's going to happen here. You know the whole storyline. Even though it was based on a true story, it was very predictable for me. And, the acting is the acting in these movies. I'm not going to even speak to that. That's what you're going to get. You're really more about getting the life lesson, or, getting motivated or something along those lines. But it just felt the same for me, to be honest with you. Maybe there are too many of these, even though this is based on a true story. Now, there were parts of it, my brother-in-law and I guess nephew-in-law, my niece's husband, nephew-in-law. I don't know what I guess he's my nephew. I don't know. Whatever. They're cops too. So you know what I mean. So the things that they deal with, the things that they have to see, and some of the speeches that the preacher gives Colton, you know, when he's interacting with him, I thought was pretty cool. I thought of them immediately when you know, when that was happening. Although I don't think they would care for the movie, but you know, I thought at least those pieces maybe they would like. I don't know. Maybe they would like the movie. I don't know. Maybe if they watch my reviews, we'll find out. So you know, if you guys do watch my reviews, go ahead and put in some comments. You know, thumbs up. Let me know. Check out the film just for those parts. But so yeah, there you go. I'm gonna end it with I have $2.99. Doesn't matter, right? I mean that's it. It's worth watching for $2.99. Probably a 5 or a 6 for me. However, I think if for people who don't watch as many faith-based films, this one's probably pretty good. For somebody like me who watches a ton of them, this one's similar to everything else I've seen, even though it's based on a true story. So there you go. I rambled on, wasted enough of your time. Hopefully I helped you out. So that's what I got for you. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel, comment below, you know, do all that stuff. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Kimmel's Irish Pub.